Good morning. Today is cardio day. I'm just waking up. I look probably absolutely exhausted, but that is because I got the best sleep of my life last night. So I'm waking up feeling very refreshed, but kind of wanting more. So I'm kind of like, Did I mention today is cardio day? Because today is cardio day. And lately for cardio, I've been doing the incline treadmill. I love just an incline walk on the treadmill. Every once in a while, I feel a little spicy and decide to do a little bit of a jog. I have found out that I can run for about a minute straight without it being too much of an issue, but that is my max. Today, I will not be even attempting a run because my throat hurts. I don't know if you can tell. We have the smoke from the Canadian wildfires down here in Wisconsin, and I got caught in it. I got caught in it for too long. I was breathing in for way too long, and now my throat is killing me. Well, not killing me. That's very dramatic. I'm feeling quite uncomfortable today, and I don't know how a walk is going to go with that, let alone a run. So we're just going to take what we can get and do the walk. Hopefully it'll be okay. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm not even wearing socks. And my tennis shoes are in my bedroom. I'm not prepared at all. Okay, now I'm getting my socks on. I'll get my shoes on. I'm tired this morning. Does anybody have any tips to be just immediately awake in the morning? Because I've only been up for like 10 minutes. So I feel like it's completely normal to be this tired as soon as you wake up. But I want to get things done in the morning. I really do. I want to be the type of person that just gets up and goes right away, that I can get my workout done in the morning. Ideally would love to be able to get up before my kids. It hasn't happened yet. And I do feel if I were to start waking up at 5 a.m., which I would like to do at some point, would love to start waking up at 5 a.m. to do my workouts even earlier in the day. But I feel like as soon as I wake up, my children will have a spidey sense and they will just wake up at 5 a.m. And I don't need them waking up at 5 a.m. So, any tips to just get up and go and be happy about it? And be not like this. Usually coffee's my go-to, but I've been feeling like I have been sitting for far too long with my coffee. And that's great, except most of the things that need to be done in the morning. That might be a mental block that I have, because I could definitely maybe do some things in the afternoon, but I just feel like I can't relax until I got everything done that I want to get done. So sometimes that sitting with the coffee in the morning and relaxing is not very relaxing, because I'm just thinking about all the things that I need to do. All right. Okay, I gotta do walking. My kids are so calm right now. I feel I should be concerned, but they're just laying on the couch quietly. The TV's not even on. Our TV broke. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last vlog. Our TV in our main living room broke. So our screen time has gone down quite a bit. We still have a screen in this room in the office. It's just not as exciting, I guess. They still want to hang out in the living room, which is fine. Honestly, it's probably good for them to have a little less screen time. By the way, the last time we spoke, I was super into Stardew Valley, and it was basically a problem. I've slowed down on it quite a bit. I might not have even picked it up yesterday. I've been starting to track my treadmill time on Heavy also. I've been treating it like a social media for my fitness. So if you're interested, go ahead and follow me. I'll have that linked either in the description box, or it's linked on my channel. I don't trust myself to remember to link it in the description box here. The kids are playing a running version of musical chairs, so sorry if you hear that situation, but I just got off the treadmill and I'm having my reward for being on the treadmill, which is my coffee. Every once in a while, I like to make my coffee kind of like a little treat for when I'm done with my workout. And lately, that is what I've been doing. Especially because of what we were talking about earlier, where I was sitting for way too long with my coffee. So here's what's in my coffee today. We have the Aldi ultra filtered milk, and I got one of these skinny mixes things off of Amazon just to spice it up a little bit. And I think that it kept my coffee quite exciting, if I do say so myself. I know we talked about this thing, my little planner that I got in the mail. I have been using this for a couple of days, and while I do enjoy using Finch to stay organized, sometimes I'm just not opening the app throughout the day, and this is easy for me to kind of just look at super quick. So I do both right now. Here is what we got planned for today. I planned this all out last night. So we started with 7 a.m. workout cardio. It is 7:20 right now, so I am a little bit ahead of schedule. That was the goal. Ideally, and I did set like 10 alarms for 5 a.m. this morning, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because the kid came into our bed last night and he was sleeping, and it felt wrong to get up. It just felt wrong to get up. I would have found a different excuse if he hadn't been in there, let's be honest. So we got 8 a.m. kids breakfast. I had a schedule on that too. They already ate. I put their food on the table right before my workout, and they devoured it as soon as I woke up. Usually they like to kind of relax for a little bit and then they'll go and eat a little bit of their breakfast. So 8 o'clock a.m. is pretty typical for them. Today's a little weird, I guess. 8:30, gotta get a shower in. And then at 9 o'clock, I wanna do my breakfast. I like to wait a little bit if I decide to eat like an extra breakfast. Usually if I have a protein coffee, I don't do breakfast, but when I do my coffee like this, where I'm only adding like 60 calories worth of milk to it, I add in an extra breakfast. So we have a banana pancake with chocolate protein powder mixed into it and an egg, and that I made yesterday. I made 2 of them yesterday. So I made one for myself in that moment and one for myself in the future, aka me in a couple of hours. That will be breakfast. At some point today, we have to go shopping because I need to get my niece a birthday present. And then I just have 5:30 dinner, which I know what I'm gonna eat. I don't know what the kids are gonna eat yet. I should probably take out the thing of ground beef and thaw it because they could either have burgers or spaghetti or tomato soup hot dish again. Or they could have macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. We haven't done that in a long time. I have kind of a leftover concoction for myself. Today's gonna be very leftover heavy. Did I not schedule in lunch? I didn't. I'll get lunch at some point today when I get hungry. But like I was saying, very leftover heavy day. I kind of just made double of everything that I was eating yesterday. So then today I don't have to prep anything for myself. I just have to prep stuff for the kids. If I had been really smart, I would have prepped for everybody and not had to cook at all today. That is today. And then I have a whole side of to-do tasks for cleaning lately. The only thing that I've been doing is just picking up clutter. And I steam cleaned the floor the other day, and that's pretty much it. I've been neglecting literally everything else. So we're gonna just start with the kitchen. I need to clean the coffee pot. So just run some vinegar and water through it about 4 times, and then it should be clean. And I need to clean the dishwasher, which I could not tell you the last time that I cleaned my dishwasher. So we'll see how disgusting that filter is. I also need to empty my dishwasher because all those dishes are done. Sorry, this is boring. This is like my daily life is clean, exercise, child wrangle. For right now, because I'm ahead of schedule, I am gonna sit with my coffee and I'm just going to enjoy the morning for a little bit. It is looking a lot less smoky outside, so I might have to check and see if we're still under an air quality alert or not. We had a little bit of a thunderstorm last night, nothing major. It rained for maybe like half an hour. So I'm hoping that that knocked down quite a bit of the smoke. My throat is starting to feel a little bit better, but I don't want to make it worse by going out into the smoke at all today. My kids have been just really wanting to go outside. As soon as the smoke came down, they were like, I need to get outside. And you can probably hear them. They sound wild. They're in their room playing. They sound wild. They need to get outside. So I'm hoping that the air quality alert is gone. But yeah, gonna sit and chill and figure out all of that. So I did sit and relax with my coffee for a little bit. Coffee is now gone. So now I'm not hungry at all. And it is 9 o'clock, which is when I said that I was going to have breakfast. I think I'm going to wait until I actually want it, which I might end up saving it for maybe a dessert tonight instead. Although it would be nice to get protein in at the beginning of the day, and it has like 40 grams of protein. This pancake is very protein heavy. So it probably would be nice to get that in this morning. I don't know. I'm wrestling with it. This is me every single morning. I'm never wanting to eat in the mornings. Almost never. There is the rare occurrence where I want to eat. But I like to exercise in the morning. So I feel like I should be fueled in the mornings because of that, but I just don't want to. I don't know. I've come to the conclusion that if I just listen to my body, things will likely be fine. Likely. I don't know. It's a constant battle in my head about when I should eat when it comes to mornings. Afternoons, afternoons I kind of struggle too, because sometimes I'm hungry in the afternoons and sometimes I'm not. It really depends on whether or not I have the breakfast. So I'm probably going to be hungry this afternoon because I'm choosing to not eat my protein pancake, but that's fine. I may save the protein pancake for before bed and I'll have a ton of protein when I go to sleep. That might impact my sleep, maybe. I don't know. Why is it the day that I finally get really good sleep, I am just kind of dragging through the day? I'm feeling so tired. The focus this month has been recovery, and I feel like I am completely failing in the sleep department. Last night was like the first night of good sleep that I've had in a while, just because, the kids wake you up at night, or I just can't get to sleep, stuff like that. It's not that I'm like really struggling to fall asleep. It's that I'm very distracted before I fall asleep. I've been sitting on the couch longer than I should be, and I should just get up and go to bed at 9 o'clock every single night, but I don't. Anyways, I think we're going to head out and get to the store. I want to buy the gift for my niece. I also am thinking about buying cake mix, which might throw me off a bit, but I want to practice making the kids' birthday cake before their birthday. Usually I just buy a Walmart cake, but I think I'm going to attempt to make my own cake. I am using a cake mix, so I'm not going too crazy here, but I'm going to make my own frosting and I'm going to decorate it myself. It's a simple design. I will pop it up here. They like lawnmowers right now. So this is the inspiration. Hopefully I can get it done, but I want to practice it before I actually do it, because I don't want to get to the day of the party and just be like, this is the ugliest cake on earth. That also means there's going to be cake in the house for a little bit. My husband said that if he brought cake to his work, that his coworkers would likely eat it. So I think that's the route that we're going to go. And my kids like cake, so they'll at least eat a little bit. I also want to get a new ring, sort of, from the store. Just like a $20 ring to put on my finger. I don't want to resize my ring until I'm done having kids, because I don't know what my weight's gonna be. I'm not super confident that this weight loss is going to stick. I'm actually very unconfident that this weight loss is going to stick. I'm gonna try my best, but I know I'm gonna be having more kids, and I know that that's probably gonna throw me off quite a bit. So I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't want to resize this thing a million times. I've already resized it once, because when I got it, I needed it to be a bit bigger, and I was very excited to be wearing a ring when I first got it, when I got engaged. So I got it resized. Can you see this thing? It's probably disgusting. It gets discolored so fast, so every once in a while I'll replace it, but this is supposed to make it a little bit tighter, but even then, this thing is getting kind of loose, and I'm getting nervous about it falling off. I have a bachelorette trip that I'm going on, and I don't want to lose it while I'm drinking and having fun, and I just don't want to think about it. So I want to get a cheap ring from Target, something that I can wear, that I can feel just you get used to wearing a ring, and I don't want to go out without my ring. So gonna find something for that. I'm sure the kids will take me on some kind of a side quest while we're at the store. We have to travel a little bit to get to the store, so I usually try to make the most out of that trip. I've been babbling. Time for me to go. Okay, we're just getting back from Target, and of course I bought a lot more things than I usually would. We don't go to Target like ever. I go maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. Number one, because every time I go shopping there, I buy way too much. Number two, it's just kind of a pain to drive there. So here's what we ended up getting my niece for her birthday. It's like a little pop-up Petals surprise Barbie doll. She's really into ballerinas right now, and this is like the closest thing that I could find to a ballerina thing. We also got her like a little tutu thing a while ago, so she can be a ballerina. I found this on sale for the kid. I just thought a plain shirt would be kind of nice. I feel like he only wears character shirts. Doesn't have any just like nice little plain colored shirts. So that was on sale. I got that. I forgot that the kid picked this out. It's got little candies in it.
For me?
You want some too?
Yeah.
They're having a little snack here, which is why they're being quiet right now, because they're eating. Although you probably hear them chewing and saying yum over and over again. Let's see. Oh, this is supposed to be strawberry? It's yellow. Sour strawberry. They're coin candies. So it's in a little Mario question mark block thing and little candies. I'll just empty the candies into the thing. Remember, they're gonna be sour. You let me know if you like them or not, because if you don't like them, maybe Dad will eat them.
I like them.
You like them? You're making a face. Do you like it? Okay. He says he likes it, but he's making a face. They don't eat a lot of sour things ever. What do you think? My youngest is putting it in his mouth now. He's not even making a face. Wow. The oldest made a face, the youngest just like ate it. Didn't make a face at all. I don't do sour, so I'm not even gonna try it. For the kids, I got them both tennis shoes, because on clearance, they had these like light up tennis shoes. Fun. So this is for the youngest. He's got, let me show you the exciting side. Yeah, construction, lights up, fun. Kind of just some back to school shopping. It's a good time to get them new shoes because they're usually on sale. And also their feet just keep growing. I usually buy their shoes a little bit too big, if I'm gonna be honest. I probably could have sized down on it. I just feel like they're gonna grow out of it in 2 seconds. So usually I buy a size up. This is for the kid. They're a little more plain. They don't have the fun construction thing, but the lights, they're a little more colorful. I don't know. I feel like there should be a larger amount of light up shoes for me. We got a birthday card for my niece. She likes Bluey. Notebook for the kid. He likes to draw and write in notebooks. Again, things are kind of more on sale right now because it's back to school season. Then for the cake, I got cake mix. And then I searched to see what kind of frosting would be best. I think it's probably gonna be best if I make my own buttercream, but Google said buttercream frosting should work better for me to make grass. So I got that, and then I got food coloring so I can color it green for the grass. Oh, and I got myself a little ring set. So these rings were only $20. So if you'd like to compare, there's one ring, there's the other ring. Do I need to like get my ring cleaned? Because this one is shinier than the real diamond. That was the haul. I ended up spending way more than I wanted to. That was like $130 for all that stuff. But the kids did need new tennis shoes, and these were $20 each on sale. So $40 was just shoes, and then my rings were $20, which I almost went and put these back. So I was like, do I really need it? But I've been wanting it for a while, and I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I forgot to add, I treated myself to an Alani. When I go out and do shopping, usually I will treat myself to an Alani, and I haven't had the Dream Float in forever. Dream Float was the first Alani I ever had. It's what got me into Alanis. If you're new here, I bought an Alani pack from Costco a while ago and was having an Alani every single day, to the point where I don't think my body really felt the caffeine anymore. So you have the candy?
Yeah.
So now I just get myself an Alani like once a week when I'm out and about shopping. And now the caffeine actually works on me. So cutting back has been pretty good. Oh, I also got wrapping paper. I forgot to show you so much stuff. This is the wrapping paper I got. I only had Christmas wrapping paper before, and it's always fun to rip into a present. We got a Cars one. We probably won't wrap my niece's in the car paper. We'll probably wrap it in the Bluey paper because she really likes Bluey, so. Oh, it's so cute. It's got a little cake on it too. Okay, I gotta organize all this stuff now. I've made a mess of this counter. Okay, I'm making lunch now. I got a plate of carrots. And then this is the wrap that I made myself yesterday. It's just turkey and a piece of string cheese, because that has been my thing lately, is using string cheese instead of like shredded cheese in one of these. And now that it's been wrapped, it actually stays closed. So there's my lunch. I'm gonna relax with that, drink some water because I have not really drank any water today, just coffee and Alani. Then after this, I have so much editing that I need to do, so I'm gonna go do that. I just edited for like 2 hours and I finished a video. Thank goodness. So I feel like my task has ended. I can take a little break. I decided to have a little snack. I'm having a little more than a serving of this, and it is 9 grams of protein for 1 serving, which is, I believe, pretty good. And while I don't rely on a lot of my protein to come from these processed protein gimmick things, I don't mind having them every once in a while. I think they're fun and they're so good. I love these popcorners anyways. The protein ones are good too. I think I had this exact same talk in my last vlog, but for some reason I feel the need to validate my love for the protein things, because I feel like so many people are just coming for all of the companies for coming out with all of the protein things. And I get it. It's annoying when something says that it's high protein and it's just not. Like the protein Pop-Tart, just not high protein. I think this is fairly good for what you get. 9 grams of protein, 140 calories. It's not technically high protein, but it's got a little protein and it's a snack I'd eat anyways. So good. I did also, in the middle of editing, take a couple bites of my protein pancake, but most of that pancake is going to be for dessert tonight. It just tastes like a chocolate cake with banana, because I mixed in a banana with it. We had some bananas that were going bad, so protein pancakes. So my planner that I showed you this morning, along with me planning out my entire day, I've also been journaling a little bit in it. And I'll tell you the tea that's in my journal right now. I had my mom over. My mom means well. She likes to cook. She likes to buy treats and snacks, mostly for my kids, because kids like eating fun treats and snacks, you know? But my kids are so picky about the things that they like that even if it's just junk food that most kids probably would like, sometimes they don't like it. Meanwhile, dessert's #1 fan is right here. My mom bought this huge bag of caramel corn. Another one of my weaknesses. So I was writing about just my frustration with that, and actually I found it really helpful to write about it, because when I was finished writing, I wrote down, I think I'm just gonna go and throw it away, because having it in the house is not helpful. I feel like I need to just sit and finish it all. I need to get it out of the house, but I need to not waste it. So I decided the best thing for me to do would be to just throw it out. It's a waste of food, but it also, when I actually did it, and this is the first time that I've thrown out a significant amount of food, it was a pretty big bag of caramel corn. I knew my kids weren't gonna eat it. They don't like caramel corn. And my husband doesn't like caramel corn. I am the only caramel corn eater here. As soon as I threw it out, I expected to feel a lot of guilt for throwing out so much food, but I actually felt so much relief that it was just gone and that I hadn't overdone it. I felt so much better. And while my mom was here, I did slightly overeat and I had a few alcoholic beverages with my mom. It happens, but I don't feel like I spiraled like I would in that moment, because when I let myself have a little bit more fun and stray away from my diet, oftentimes that leads to a week of me being downhill. And I feel like I bounced back pretty good. So yeah, that's a win for me. I don't know if I'm going to do a dedicated weigh-in video, because I have not lost any weight this month at all. I'm kind of hoping that my progress pictures surprise me, so we'll see about that. But I imagine that will be the next video that you guys see. Either I'll probably still make a weigh-in video. It might be just like a goodbye to weigh-ins kind of video, and then I might just update you in vlogs about what my weight is looking like, because it doesn't make sense to do it monthly anymore. Maybe I'll continue taking progress pictures monthly, but if I have nothing to share, I have nothing to share, and it doesn't really make sense to make a weigh-in video if there's really nothing going on. I do want to share, my goal right now is to just be in the healthy category in all of the different categories on my Renfo app, Renpho is the scale that I use to weigh myself every day. And right now I think I have 2 or 3 categories that are a little bit off. My BMI, my weight, and something else that I just cannot remember right now. And I'm getting very close to being in the healthy category for all of those things. So right now, that is the goal. We're getting close to that. I'm gonna eat my chips and we will be back at dinner time. Dinner is chicken, potatoes with Italian seasoning on it. These are so good. And then peas. This is the vegetable that my kids picked out this week. It's on their plate. We'll see if they actually eat it. Always a struggle with the greens. What do you guys think? Did you try your peas yet?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Did you try it? I'm gonna eat this with the kids and then I'm gonna have my protein pancake as a snack. But thank you for joining me today and I will see you next time.